And I tell that time you all will sing also. Because I have some work. I have come out of way of that. So the Lord further said, listen, Bali Mahashay, this is what happens. One ridiculous activities of a Vaishnava. Very important. Even in the thought process, we should not criticize a Vaishnava. And if it happens, what happens? What is the consequence? That is what the 6 children of Devaki resemble. They resemble the way they laugh at their grandfather. That is why they have to suffer the consequences. Where they said if you ridicule or criticize the activities of a Vaishnava, one will be degraded to the hellish planets. Raksha has joined, Jagat Anvya has joined. Oh Vaishnava Thakura, that song you will sing because it's very, 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 very important. Vaishnavas, one has to respect the Vaishnavas. And love for Vaishnavas should come from the deep of their heart. Ye dushkruti jana Vaishnavera ninda kare. If somebody ridicules the activities or criticizes a Vaishnava, he will only face dushkruti. This is a dushkruti, it's not sukruti, dushkruti. Janma janma niravadhi yeis dukhe mare. In this way, he will suffer. It is said here in 92 words, Siddha sabho pailena eteka yatana asiddha janera dukha ki kahi pasima. If perfected living beings, they suffer so much, then what to speak about the distress of? What can be said of distress ordinary being will suffer? When perfected living beings also are suffering, then what to speak about ordinary people? And what to speak about those who are having nindaniya attitude towards the spiritual master? A sinful person who blasphemes a Vaishnava suffers birth after birth because of that offense. People who are devoid of Hari, of service to Hari, Guru, Vaishnava, and who are servants of lust and anger, blaspheme Vaishnavas. As a result of criticizing the Vaishnavas, they fall from good fortune, birth after birth. We are doing 6th chapter, 92, 93 verses. Now 94th verse, Chaitanya Bhagavat, Antya Khanda. We are in the 6th chapter. Shuna Bali, yehi shiksha karai tumare kabhu pache ninda hasya kara Vaishnavera. I am teaching you this. Who is telling this? Krishna is telling to Bali Maharaj. So that you will never blaspheme or ridicule any Vaishnava. Mora puja, mora nama grahana ye kare. You worship me, chant my name. But if you blaspheme, mora bhakta ninde, yadi taro vigna dhare. You are worshipping me, chanting me, everything wonderful. But if you blaspheme a devotee, all the progress is checked. We have the example of Gorilla Demon. He was a strong devotee of Rama, but he used to criticize Lakshmana. That is why he became a demon. So after this verse, sing Vaishnava Thakura. Mora, you are prepared, Jagatanmya. Mora Bhakta Prati Prema Bhakti Kare Ye Nishamshaya Nishamshaya Balilana Mora Pai. There is no doubt that one who has love and devotion for my devotee will attain me. There is no doubt. But there is doubt whether or not the servants of Supreme Lord will attain perfection. But there is absolutely no doubt that those who are attached to serving the devotees will attain perfection. What a statement does he? My devotee may or may not attain perfection. But who is serving my devotee will surely attain perfection. Siddhir bhavati na neti samshaya chito sevinam nishamshaya tu tad bhaktas paricharya Varicharya Ratatmanam. That is why Padma Purana also speaks a verse where Lord Shiva says, Aradhananam api sarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam param Tasmat Parataram Devi Tadiyanam Samarchanam. Among all the Aradhana is Vishnu Aradhana, but beyond even Vishnu Aradhana is what? The Aradhana of the devotees. Is how very beautifully it has been said. Vishnu Aradhanam param. But Tasmat Parataram Devi, beyond that. Tasmat Parataram Devi Tadiyanam Samarchanam. Tadiyanam, they are my people. I consider them as my own. So from here now, you sing the verse and then we'll continue. You sing the song. Where is Jagatandya? Is there or not? Unmute. Or Aparna Mataji, you can sing the song. Oh Vaishnava Thakur.
Okay, Mataji. Just give me 2 minutes.
Their connectivity problem is there.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O he Vaishnava Thakur, Dayar Sagar, Edashe Karuna Kore, Diya Pad Chaya, Shodho he amare, তোমার চরণ ধরে হে তোমার চরণ ধরে ছয় বেগদমি ছয় দোষ শোধি ছয় গুণ দেহ দা সে ছয় গুণ দেহ দা সে ছয় শত সঙ্গ দেহ হে আমারে বসেছি সঙ্গের সে বসেছি সঙ্গের সে একাকী আমার নাহি পাই বল হরিনাম সংকীর্তন হরিনাম সংকীর্তন তুমি কৃপা করি শ্রদ্ধা বিন্দু দিয়া দেহ না দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম নে দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম কৃষ্ণ সে তোমার কৃষ্ণ দিতে পারো তোমার শক্তি আছে তোমার শক্তি আছে আমি তো কাঙ্গাল কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি আমি তো কাঙ্গাল কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি ধায় তব পাছে পাছে ধায় তব পাদে পাছে ও হে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করে হরে কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম হরে রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ramo Ramo Hare Hare
Amito
Prabhupada ki jai.
Kangal, Amito Kangal. That's so nice line. Just see.
Yes.
We don't have
Dhanavad
anything.
Pratama.
We don't have anything. It is only the Vaishnava's mercy that we are getting the service to Krishna. So one should every day sing this song, this very beautiful song. Oh Vaishnava Thakura. Very beautiful song. That is why I told to sing. Because very clearly Krishna says, Mora Bhakta na puje, Amara puje matra. Say, Dambika nahe mora prasadera patra. One who simply worships me but does not worship my devotee is proud, is qualified. He is not qualified for my mercy because the pride enters. I am, I am Krishna's devotee. Abhyarchayitva Govindam Tadiyan Archayantiye Nate Vishnu Prasadasya Bhajanam Dambika Jana. Proud and arrogant persons who worship Lord Krishna but do not worship the devotees of Lord do not attain Lord Krishna's mercy. तुम्ही बोली मोरा प्रिय सेवक सर्वथा. Oh, buddy, you are my dear servant. Ataiva tomara kahino gopya katha. Only to confidential people, only to dear people, you speak something confidential subject. And this is the most confidential subject. Krishna very clearly says, who are my devotees are not my devotees, who are devotees of my devotees are my devotees. But see, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Manmanabha madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mami vaishya satyante priyajani.
प्रतिजाने प्रयोसी में.
Pratijani priyosi. Krishna says that you become my devotee, everything. But now, why Chaitanya Bhagavat is more confidential? Why Chaitanya Bhagavat is most confidential even than Bhagavatam also? Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Bhagavat, there is no difference. But here only Krishna very clearly says, even in Bhagavatam, Krishna says, who are my devotees, I don't consider them as devotees. There is a gorilla example you can see. That's why Krishna says, only to my dear devotees. Who are dear devotees? Who follow rules and regulations. So what we learn from Bhagavad Gita? To follow the rules and regulations and take shelter of Krishna. And then if a person does that, Krishna gives the most confidential knowledge. You have come to me, but you have come to me through someone. Respect that person. You have come to me to serve through someone. He is giving you an opportunity. That is why you first respect that person. Shunina Prabhura Shiksha Bali Bhashaya. Atyanta Ananda Yukta Haila Hridaya. And Bali Maharaj heard these instructions of Lord. His heart was filled with great happiness. Saying Shani, Chaya Putra Agya Shire Dhari. Sammukhe Dilena Ani Puraskara Kari. Accepting the Lord's order, he immediately brought Devaki's 6 sons and presented them to the 2 lords, Krishna and Balram. Tabe Ramakrishna Prabhu Lai Chaya Jana Jananira Anina Dilena Tatakshana. Thereafter, Krishna and Balram took the 6 sons and immediately brought them to their mother. So, this is the most confidential topic for Janmashtami. Everybody knows, the whole world knows. Devaki lost her 6 sons. Where they were? What happened to them next? Who they were? And Devaki's womb is not an ordinary womb. Devaki is not an ordinary person. Where these people? Mataji. Who is the host? If I am the host, I have to do it. Just mute your phones. Am I the host or what? Yeah, I'm also co-host. I'm not able to do it. 1 minute. So in this way, this was the most confidential topic where Krishna very clearly says that what happened to the 6 sons. The 6 sons were there in the planet of Bali Maharaj, and Krishna brought them to their mother. मृत पुत्र देखिया देवकी से क्षणे स्नेहे स्तन सबारे दिले न हर्ष मने. As soon as Devaki saw her dead sons, she fed them her breast milk. I will say in this age how breast milk came out. They are all Siddha Purushas. Don't compare them to an ordinary living entity like us. Devaki, Vasudev, they are all Siddha Purushas. They are all actually Devaki and Vasudev. They are eternally Parshadas of Krishna. And when Prushni and Sutapa, they performed a lot of tapasya to get son like Krishna. 10,000 years they performed tapasya in Satya Yuga. At that time, Lord appeared. They asked, we want a son like you. Very clearly, Lord said, you cannot get a son like me, but I can come to you if you want. Like me, there is no one. If you want, I can come. In 3 births, I will come to you. In your 3 births, I will come. In different incarnations. That is how Lord appeared as Prishni Garbha to Prishni and Sutapa. Lord appeared as Vamana to Aditi and Kashyap. Lord appeared as in his full form, Devaki and Vasudeva. Now, someone may say, Devaki and Vasudeva, are they rebirth of the third birth of Sutapa and Prishni? No. Sutapa and Prishni, they wanted to relish the pastime of being mother of Krishna. When Krishna appears in his full form, he allows only his confidential devotees of Golokadha to be his father and mother. But Sutapa and Prishni to relish the Leela of being the mother of Purna Purushottam Bhagavan, they entered the body of Devaki and Vasudeva. And in this way, they were relishing this parenthood of being the parenthood of Krishna Leela. Very, very most here topic, confidential topic this is. Devaki and Vasudeva, Nanda Baba and Yashoda, they are all eternal Parshadas of Krishna. So when Krishna appears in his full form, his eternal confidential servants, they also come along with him. They are all his associates who serve him in different capacities. Somebody becomes parent, somebody becomes friend, somebody becomes the lover, somebody becomes wife. So in this way, they are associates of Krishna. Sutapa and Prishni, they got again the birth as Kashyap, as Aditi and Kashyap. But now one cannot say that they were again born as Devaki and Vasudeva. No, Devaki and Vasudeva, eternal Parshadas of Krishna. They entered the bodies of Devaki and Vasudeva and relished the pastime of being the parents of the Purna Purushottam Bhagavan, that is Krishna, who is Avatari, Keshavadrita, Kurma Sharira. Gita Govindam speaks about it. Gita Govindam clearly says when it comes to Krishna, it says Haladari Rupa, that is Balaram. So Krishna himself appears as Balaram. No Vaishnava literatures speak that Krishna is one of the avatar. Krishna is avatari. Itejam sakalapam sah Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. If you say Bhagavan, that refers to only Krishna. It will not refer even to his any of the avatars, though they are also Bhagavan. Vishnu Rupaha. Because Bhagavan means Ati Bhagyavan, exhibiting all the qualities in full. Krishna only appeared as a Varaha, Kurma, Varaha, Matsya, starts with Matsya, Kurma, Varaha. Krishna only appeared. But you will not say Bhagavan Matsya, Bhagavan Kurma. No, because he has restricted himself in exhibiting the potencies. He has all the potencies, whatever required, that much he has exhibited. He has not exhibited all his qualities. All his qualities of being the full enjoyer, the complete enjoyer. Aishwarasya samagrasya viryasya yashasa shriyaha jnana vairagyaschaiva shannam bhaga itingana. So, these topics are very, very confidential topics. And these topics, it can be heard only by the mercy of our spiritual masters in the disciplic succession. They give us the qualification to enter to the confidential topics. So topic is there, but Guhyatama. There is Guhya, Guhyatara, Guhyatama. Krishna himself, Bhagavad Gita itself is Guhya. In that Guhyatara, Guhyatama is also there. Within that also. But beyond that is Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat. So we are fortunate that we are entering the topics of Chaitanya Bhagavat. So when Devaki saw, she fed them. Ishwarera Vashesha Stanakari Pana. Say Ikshane Sabara Haila Divya Gyana. By drinking the breast milk that had been drunk by the Lord, they immediately attained transcendental knowledge. Now see, it is not now an ordinary milk. There, Krishna is also drunk. Krishna has kept his lotus mouth in the breast and drunk the milk. That is why they got the transcendental knowledge. Annamritam, Adharamritam. What is the importance of feeding Krishna? Whatever avashesha you get, whatever the prasadam, that is actually mercy. The remnants is nothing but the mercy. Only by taking Krishna prasadam, one will get Divya Jnanam. So this is also prasadam only, no? For them. Krishna has already drunk the milk. That means bhoga is already offered. Devaki has offered her milk as bhoga. Now whatever is remaining in Devaki's breast, that is avashesha or remnants of Krishna. And these 6 boys or 6 sons, small sons, babies, they have drunk this milk, and that is how they get transcendental knowledge. When you speak about transcendental knowledge, it revives us of our mistakes also. We understand our faults. We understand our doshas. Transcendental knowledge makes us soft. Transcendental knowledge gives us humility. Without humbleness, without having the sacrificial tendencies, we can never progress. That is why transcendental knowledge gives us 2 qualities, humility and renunciation. Although the sons of Brahma were deprived of drinking Devaki's breast milk before the advent of Krishna, now as a result of drinking the breast milk that Krishna had drunk, they attained transcendental knowledge. They then immediately surrendered to the Supreme Lord. The degradation that they achieved because of ridiculing a Vaishnava Guru was destroyed by drinking the Lord's remnants. If one who sees a superficial display of sinful activities does not understand their meaning. one commits an offense at the feet of Lord's devotees. And if one understands the inauspicious consequences of seeing superficially, his qualification of committing such sins will be destroyed. And he will attain the qualification to serve Vaishnavas. See, those two lines are very important. One who sees a superficial display of sinful activities, superficial display. That means it was not sin, but to teach something. Krishna invokes his or inspires his own devotees to perform such superficial activity. Generally, it is said one should not remain alone or with his daughter when they are grown up. One should not, one brother and sister should not remain alone together. So, to teach all these things, Krishna made Brahma do this Leela. So, this was a superficial activity. But one immediately understands, oh, what happened? All these consequences I have faced because of this. Then his all sinful tendencies vanish. Stop here. कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यः च पतितनं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः वैष्णवं की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय. Tomorrow again this song will be sung by either Jagat or Narayan Damodar. The song is very beautiful. One should learn this song and try to sing every day.
Which song, Mataji? Oye Vaishnav Thakur?
Tomorrow you sing.
Tomorrow I cannot sing, Mataji. I have a class early in the morning. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow.
Tomorrow Jagat will sing. The after tomorrow you sing.
Yes.
You just continuously sing this song. The most beautiful song. Once you go on hearing this song, then you can practice. Okay, then. My voice is not good, but Hare Krishna.